For the release of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Nintendo brings us this Nintendo Switch Lite. This is the Hyrule edition. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting. I'm really excited to unbox this for you today. I did pre-order it, but it took a little while to come in. It did release on September the 26th, 2024, and it retailed for $210 US, but in Canada it was $275. It does come with Nintendo Switch Online. I also pre-ordered the game itself, so I'm going to be opening that up, taking a look at the contents inside, if there's very much, or at least the inside slipcover. And I also got the art print from GameStop. I already opened this up to take a look at what version I got, but they had 7,000 copies of 3 different art prints, so we'll get to that in this video as well. This system obviously is gold. It has a little Triforce, it looks like, right there with black buttons everywhere that really are a nice contrast to the system. I love this box packaging. This side, we have the Triforce emblem, and with all the, I guess the entire emblem there, with the bird from Skyward Sword that goes way back. But also, if you can see on the black detail here, it's got little Triforces everywhere. That's what the back of the system is going to look like, which I'm very pleased with. A lot of people cover up their Switch or their Switch Lite with a protective case. I would not do that with this one because it looks so good. And this is the other side of the box. The bottom has all of our warnings and details. This does come with the AC adapter, it looks like, and some sort of instructions, and the top is just plain red. This one does not have a sticker seal on most of them, but mine does, so let me know if yours has a sticker seal or not. I didn't think it did. I didn't even notice it, so it looks like mine from GameStop. I think I pre-ordered this from GameStop. It does. And let's open this up for the very first time. Very exciting whenever you get a new console. Let me know if you were able to get this. Are you interested in getting this? Are you just going to stick with the Switch that you already have? I think if I'm going to use any of the Switch Lites, it's got to be this one. And I don't want to damage the box at all. It's always so finicky trying to get this to open up. There we go. It's the best I could do anyways. Okay, let's take a look at the contents inside. Now the 1 year of Nintendo Switch Online for the membership, I'm pretty pleased about, but it's not something that I absolutely needed. If I'm going to be using my Switch Lite, maybe it would be nice to have that. Okay, so the contents in here. You have the barcode on the side of there anyways, so I haven't opened up one of these in a while, but it looks like the system is on this side. So we're just going to take out this cardboard. You got the console. We'll get to that in 1 second. I just want to go through the boring other items really quickly. And it looks like this opens up. In here you have the Nintendo Switch Online. Just want to make sure I'm not showing off any sort of code. Well, the code you have to scan anyways for the expansion pack for the 12 months. This does get you a bunch of stuff, and there's so many Zelda games. Maybe we'll take a look at all of those later in the video, and it also has the instruction manual, of course. And then in here, it does have the AC adapter. I'm just going to leave it like that. I've got so many of the AC adapters for the Switch at this point. Maybe I'll just close this back up a little bit and leave this to the side as well. And the system, as gorgeous as it looks, I just want to have that in the background. Maybe just right there anyways. Okay, the console is where it's at. So I don't think this bag is sealed. No, it is not. I keep everything, even the baggies, as a collector. This system just looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the contrast of all the black buttons and the black shoulder buttons on this. The D-pad really looks quite good. The little Triforce that you can see right there on the side, that looks really nice too. Love the details. On the top, you have the power button and the volume control, as well as where you put the game card right there, and the headphone jack. I'm really happy that the Switch has a headphone jack and still kept it. And like I said, the shoulder buttons. The deep black looks really, really good. But there is the embossed, and even in that crest, you can see that there's little Triforces everywhere. They did a really good job in the 3 Triforce symbols of putting Triforces within those. The system is gorgeous, and I even like how it has the little white Nintendo Switch logo in the bottom corner over here in the bottom left. That pops when it's in white. It would have been probably better maybe if it was in black, but this system is absolutely beautiful. I do wish that it had a stand and that you could, play it on the go like the other system, do both. But I guess having a stand, normally you're going to be playing the system obviously holding it in your hands always with the Switch Lite. So I do have a little stand that I got a while ago from Rose Colored Gaming. Shoutouts to them, by the way. So this system just looks great. I'm so pleased I was able to get this. Now, speaking of the Nintendo Switch Online, once again, what everything has with the system, it comes with a 12-month individual membership, not the family membership. And you can play on that all these different systems. You get NES, Super Nintendo, N64, Game Boy. You also get some different booster packs for Mario Kart and some things for Animal Crossing. And they keep adding more and more. There's also the Genesis, which is part of the expansion pack, which is nice that you get that too for 12 months. That's like a $40 US inclusion. And then on the back, it really shows you all the other Zelda games that are available online. It says, revisit the classics with the Nintendo Switch Online and the expansion pack. You got Zelda 1, Zelda 2. You also have Zelda 3 with A Link to the Past, if anyone calls it that. Link's Awakening, that is cool because you can also play it on the Switch, obviously the re-release. That looks so fantastic. Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Four Swords Adventures with A Link to the Past, and Minish Cap. The majority of the Legend of Zelda series is now on the Nintendo Switch. Of course, you also have Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so it's not missing very much. You can play Skyward Sword on the Switch too, you just can't play Phantom Hourglass, and you can't play Spirit Tracks. And Wind Waker, from my understanding, still is not available, but I would have loved for them to do that. Almost every other main Zelda game, A Link Between Worlds also, I'm just looking at all the Zelda games, is not playable on the system so far. Okay, next up, let's take a look at the game itself. Now, this is something that I have not played yet, but I had a friend over with his copy, shout it to Kevin, and he was playing through Echoes of Wisdom at my place a little bit, so I got to watch a bit of the gameplay. And the echoes that you can use, a lot of people are saying on the internet, and Kevin was saying that, you just fall in love with certain echoes, and you use them over and over again. Apparently, there's over 100 echoes in the game, but most people end up just using the bed over and over and over again. It is so cool that you get to play as Zelda, finally, Zelda, in a Zelda game. And I know that there was a previous game that was on the Zelda CDI that you could play as Zelda, but it's not really like an official Nintendo release. It's the Wand of Gamelon, or maybe it's the Adventure of Zelda. I'm trying to remember which the three of them were called on the CDI. Those are games I don't quite have yet. And I think this side character, it's named Tri, T-R-I, Tri like Triforce. With Tri at her side, Zelda can summon a wide variety of echoes. Echo beds to create bridges, echo meat to use as bait, echo monsters to fight for you, and it shows what some of the echoes are. So let me know as a comment below, what are your favorite echoes to use throughout the game? I really wish the sides of the game had something more creative than just the red font. I know they're all similar and the exact same, but honestly, that red font, I missed kind of the GameCube sides because the Wii was very boring with white as well, and then the Wii U was blue mostly, most of the games. And now the Switch just has red. At least it's consistent, it's very Nintendo. Okay, so I have not looked at the cartridge yet. The cartridge still tastes terrible, so the kids don't eat it. But on the cartridge, you've got the logo for the game, really tiny. And then you also have Tri on it, but not Zelda herself. It would have been cool if they actually put Zelda on there. I think that would have been a little bit better. And then the inside of this is Hyrule. You have a map, basically, of it. But it's not really quite a reversible cover. It doesn't say the title of the game or anything. I would have loved for them to give us more reversible covers for this. That would have been much cooler, I think. Okay, last but not least, we have this art print. Now, the art print you could only get in Canada anyways by pre-ordering at GameStop. I think that was probably North American wide. And mine has out of 7,000. I saw other ones as well. There's 3 different art prints. There's this one that basically has the cover of the game. Then there's the map of the game with no characters really on it. And then there's one of Zelda riding on horseback. So if you want, take a guess what I got and which one you would like to get. This is much firmer cardboard than I was expecting. I couldn't wait. I did look and spoiled it for myself for which one I got. So this is the one that we got. This looks beautiful. I really want all of them. This is fairly thick cardboard. It is mounted, so I guess you can get it framed. All I would have liked for Nintendo to do is include a little bit of a stand on the back of this. So you could actually just prop it up and stand it up. But Zelda looks fantastic riding the horse. I'm not sure if this is Epona yet because I haven't played through the game. So this does say down here, I got 4989 out of 7,000 limited edition art print. And now I want to get all of them. This is the second one that I wanted, but I think for my wife, this is probably the number one. So maybe, if she doesn't watch this video, maybe I'll be giving this to my wife for Christmas as well. Maybe I'll find a good frame for it, because she loves Zelda, she loves horses, and this would just be perfect for her probably as a Christmas gift in some sort of a frame for her to put on her desk at work, or somewhere maybe just in the Nintendo room, but it's hers in some way. So I really wanted the one that was just the cover of the game, but I already kind of have that. So now you have this as well. Let me know which one you would have got. And buying these, by the way, locally, I keep finding them for $40 and up just for these. I did call GameStop and I asked, can I just order another one of these, or can I order a second copy of the game to get another one? And they said no, it was just for pre-orders, but they had a box of a bunch of them. So maybe keep contacting your GameStop. Maybe they're going to be selling them in the future at some point, because I'm interested in hearing if you can get your hands on them later on. I don't want to play ridiculous scalper prices, but I also only pre-ordered one of them. I didn't want to do, get all three and they're all three the same or something. So maybe I'll try and buy one. Maybe I'll try and trade for it and collect all three. Just something else to collect. So what a system, what a game. You actually play as Zelda. Let me know if you were able to pick up the system and if you were to get it on its own. Now, if I were to compare it to the other Zelda system that is already released right here, this one is obviously the OLED model. I think the gold one for the Switch Lite is much more of a classic release. I kind of really appreciate its design, even though this did something a little bit different with the green on it and the white for the OLED edition. You also have the controller, if you want to check out videos for any of these. The controller for Zelda already exists for the Switch. You can check out my unboxing video for that as well. This was pretty well themed, but I wish the Triforce at the top was much more apparent other than all the circles on the game. And on the controller, I should say. And then we also have the Hyrule Edition 3DS, which is new to my collection. This is just the box. I'm still trying to find the console. So this is super similar to what we have for the Switch Lite. Again, they just keep using that same kind of wonderful design on Zelda systems, and I'll keep buying them because they're so gorgeous. And the last thing I should mention that exists for the Switch is the Joy-Con set that you could have got for Skyward Sword. So there's lots to collect for The Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo Switch. Let me know if you picked up the system. Let me know if you played the game. Let me know if you got one of the art prints and which is your favorite of them. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go collect them all. Keep smiling while gaming. Stay awesome, my friends.